In my recent camping video, you might have heard me mention this.
That is a dirt road that goes up over the mountain. When I get a GS, I am going to ride that road and see where it goes.
Good day, folks. I'm Tim, and you're watching the motorcycle adventures of Two Wheel Tim. In today's video, I'm going to take you with me on my first mini adventure on the new BMW F850GS dual sport bike. For today's ride, I have a camera mounted on the dashboard just above the headlight, and I'll also have a helmet mounted GoPro to bring you as many angles of this ride as I can. And I'll also be testing out the different ride modes on the F850GS, including the Enduro mode for when I get off-road. Okay, we're getting ready to head out here. I'm going to do everything I can to avoid highways, so we're going to just take some back roads to one of my favorite coffee shops. So when I got up and running this morning, it was 32 degrees and everything was really frosty. It's since warmed up. It's about 40 degrees now. I'm using the dynamic suspension, and what it does is the computer will read the compression in the suspension and make adjustments on the fly. When I put it in dynamic, I immediately felt the suspension stiffen up, and I can feel the difference now. All right, we're at the coffee shop. We're gonna fuel the body, take a little break, and then we'll be back on the road. All right, so this is San Juan Road. We get out to farmland. Speeds pick up. One of the biggest adjustments I've had to get used to on the GS so far is really just the fairing, or the lack of fairing. The 1150 RT has quite a substantial fairing. The 850GS has an adjustable windscreen, but it's basically just spring-loaded and it has a high and a low position. It's just very different than what I'm used to. But that's okay. It's a different motorcycle. This thing, the different ride modes, road, enduro, rain, has 3-stage heated grips. What the hell, dude? We got some dumbass here in the middle of the road making a U-turn. That is about the dumbest thing I have ever seen, man. All right, we're actually coming up here to La Gloria Road now, here on the right. All right, here I am at the start of La Gloria Road off of Highway 25. We just came from that way. Highway 25 is right over there. And we're gonna spend the next 15 to 18 miles heading that way. Hello, cows. Hi, cows. Okay, so we are on the road. We're on La Gloria Road. We're in the enduro mode to accommodate the different terrain here. So far it's pretty bumpy. Alright, so this is actually just a nice dirt road. It's graded, a lot of loose stuff.
very washboardy. Here's a cow on the road. He's gonna run. Hello, Mr. Cow. Run, Mr. Cow, run. It's really nice back in here. It's a little soft and sandy over in here. There's a lot of private property back in here, off to the sides of the road. It is legal to ride this road. Here's our first cattle grate. There's some signs up here that say members only. Members to what? I have no idea. I'm not sure if there's like a shooting range up here or what's up here. I do believe there are still some homesteads up in here in some of these areas. It's very hard pack up here. When you get on the flat terrain, it's pretty smooth for the most part. You can definitely see that this road's pretty well maintained and fairly well traveled considering, but this is a road that I've always kind of had an interest in. It's really pretty up in here. Here's some mud patches. Whoa, kind of losing it a little bit. There we go. We got a little squirrely there for a second. It is 12:30 p.m. Pacific time on Sunday, February 19th, 2023, and we are up on La Gloria Road in the middle of nowhere. Actually, we're in the middle of the Gabilan Mountain Range, and I know that this road traverses the boundary of the Pinnacles National Park. I did read that people do sometimes come up here to try to access the Pinnacles, and it's illegal to do that, so if you ever had a thought of doing that, I would advise against it. Got a nice little pace. We're doing about 25 miles per hour. From the videos that I've seen, once you get past the peak up here, there's really nice views of the Salinas Valley, and I guess it can get fairly steep coming down. For the most part, it's not very soft in most areas. There's been a couple pockets of soft terrain, but so far it's been relatively solid. A little bumpy. You can definitely see some of the washouts from the recent rainstorms that we've had back in January. A lot of washboard here. We are just rolling along. This is really nice up in here. Looks like over here to the right, I don't know if I can pick it up on camera, we've got like a old farm of some sort. I smell livestock. Can see some horse trailers or livestock trailers over there. This road is just really well graded. It's gorgeous up here. The farther west I'm getting, it seems there are less trees up here and more shrubbery and more high desert. I definitely do want to get out, do some camping, do some more adventure type rides. I have purchased a lighter 2-person tent that I can now take along. I have my Big Agnes sleeping bag, sleeping mat. I do have portable cookingware, so this is the beginning of a whole new life's adventure. This is what life is about right here. 2 wheels. I'm 2-Wheel Tim, and we're on a little 2-wheel adventure, and there will be more to come. So I hope you'll consider subscribing and joining me for adventures. These places always make me wonder what it must have been like in the late 19th century, early 20th century. What kind of homesteads they had up here, the people that lived up here, what the people did up here back in those times. It was probably a bit of a challenge for those people back then. Looks like we are up here about to the top here. This is just gorgeous up here. Wow, the view of the Salinas Valley from up here is pretty incredible. Holy cow. Look at that view. That view is incredibly spectacular. Got a couple of BMWs coming the other direction. The view is just amazing. All the farmland from up this high. From what I read, the peak up here is about 2,000 feet above sea level. And so now we'll get down into the Salinas Valley, which is basically sea level. Definitely some hairpins around here. Flowers and things up here. It's like springtime up here, and the smells are just amazing. Definitely a lot of ruts coming down here. Definitely a steeper descent than from the other side, so the ruts are definitely bigger. have a suspicion that kind of up here on the bend it's going to turn to pavement here soon, which is a little disappointing. Yeah, here's the bottom. A little homestead down here, and here's the pavement. We can shift on the fly, so we'll get back to road mode. That road was a lot of fun. That was La Gloria Road from Highway 25 over the Gabilan Range into the Salinas Valley. This road parallels the Monterey Bay Recreation Trail, and you may be able to see it over there to the left. Salinas River. There's a boat with no wheel on the trailer. Like somebody dumped it there, of course. It's real popular, dumping it out here in the middle of the fields of Monterey County. This is Moss Landing Marina over here on the left. Elaine and I come out here and go stand-up paddleboarding occasionally. This is our turn coming up here to the left. And as you can see, traffic is just bumper to bumper. Alright, so this is Jensen Road, another farm road. There's the Far West Fungi Farm. Oh god, it smells like fungi too. Pew-wee. By the time we're finished, we will have done a complete loop without backtracking on a single road, and that was one of my goals. We will have avoided all highways with the exception of Highway 25 south of Hollister and Highway 1 outside of Castroville. Okay, so this ride is winding down. I'm going to run into the store and grab some dinner, and I will be back shortly.
All right, that was my ride to La Gloria Road over the Gabilan Mountain Range. The ride was everything I had expected it and hoped it would be. I hope you enjoyed the ride along the way with me. If you've yet to do so, please be sure to subscribe. Hit that thumbs up if you like my videos. Be sure to ring the bell for notifications, and feel free to leave your questions and comments below. I really appreciate you being here. We'll see you in the next one. And as always, keep those wheels spinning and your mouth grinning.